The amalgamation of finance bros and Mr. Joe Rogan has led to a huge spike in these bad boys. Ice baths. And today we're finding out what's the deal with these big puddles. Do they have health benefits? Or are they just a portal out of the Matrix? Fuck this suit.
Fucking ice bath. You watch how quick that fad comes and goes. That's another, things like that are killing the planet.
So Christmas Day, I was sitting on the toilet on Instagram and an ad for an ice bath came up. Santa hadn't been that kind of this year, so I bought one. I hadn't had much experience with them before that. I'd used them a couple of times up the coast and when I was hungover, but I thought, you know what? I'm gonna get one and I'm gonna become a man. So I did. And here we are. Ice baths have exploded in popularity, especially in the fitness bro scene. From Joe Rogan exposing his nipples to every Cert3 fitness influencer showing us how disciplined they are. But cold exposure has been around for a bit longer than the gram. An ancient activity practiced by Greeks and Romans, as well as being popular in traditional Chinese medicine. Origins of cold exposure can also be seen in Northern Europe and Russia. And an individual from these areas, Wim Hof, is considered by many as a reason for the current popularity in cold exposure. But we'll talk about him a bit later. So I bought one of those Povo ones where you just need to, where you fill it up and you need to collect your own ice.
Say my name.
Fortunately for me, we have a freezer that no one else can use because it's filled with ice. So what I've done is I've got 5 litre containers, chucked 3 of those in the freezer and then I chuck it in the ice bath, let it cool down, then I get in. It's refreshing. The plan was to do it every morning, but I don't stick to that, do I? I'm not a real bro. Joe Rogan would not be pleased.
Soft men create hard times.
Now let's talk about Wim Hof. Wim Hof has become synonymous with ice baths and cold therapy. Often referred to as the Iceman, is a Dutch extreme athlete known for his ability to withstand extreme cold. After losing his wife to suicide and needing to take care of his 4 children, Wim Hof would experiment with cold exposure as a form of therapy. This led him to repackaging the ancient practice as the Wim Hof method, which combines cold exposure, breathing techniques and meditation to improve physical and mental health. He's been featured on hundreds of podcasts and YouTube channels, including mainstream exposure from the likes of Ellen, Rogan and Vice. Well, as it's a video on ice baths, better use the fucking thing. So it's about 15 degrees outside, 15 degrees Celsius, and it's going to be about 11 degrees in the bath, so let's try and do 3 minutes of it. You never feel like getting in it, ever. Oh, fuck yeah. Alright, start off here. Cold exposure has been suggested to have many health benefits. In the popular literature, it has been claimed that it can boost the immune system, enhance circulation, increase libido, burn calories, and reduce stress. However, the problem is there isn't enough research to back these claims. Another issue being noted is the lack of solid control groups to back the research. Most research and people who use cold exposure are generally young, male, and already quite active, so it's hard to identify if the above benefits are from the cold exposure or an already active lifestyle. You go with the towel. So I've just got, So just got out and not feeling too bad. But look, the next question really is, why not just have a shower or bath and chuck some ice in it?
I have a bathtub. I have ice.
It leads me to talk about or think about the bro culture that has kind of taken the ice bath by storm, rather than just having a shower, but getting in the back of your backyard and getting an Instagram photo or showing everyone how fucking strong you are getting in the ice bath. Oops, she's real pregnant getting in there. That baby's gonna come out of Eskimo. It's also started to raise red flags, which is interesting. I've had a couple of people, girls especially, that I've told I have an ice bath and they consider it a red flag. It's like being a bit of a Jordan Peterson fan.
What the hell are we gonna do without men?
So an ice bath may or may not have any health benefits. And it might not be the best thing to bring up on a first date. But what I can say for sure is that what it does do is get you out of your comfort zone. And in a world of comfort, automation and Uber Eats, it's not very often we find ourselves in physically stressful environments.